Hello friends, I am Abhijit and today we are going to discuss about multiple window handling in Selenium. So we may come across scenarios where we have to open a new window or a new tab and we have to perform some actions on the available web elements on the newly opened window. So how we gonna do it? So I have opened Google here, so you can see these links, Gmail and images, right? So if I right click on the images and I open it in a new tab as I have done it here, so and I want to interact with any of the available web elements in this page, so Selenium cannot do it straight away, right? Because the control is on the main page, this is on the Google page. So how we are going to handle this situation, we will see, and we will create a new class and we will write our code to handle the multiple windows. So in Selenium, either you are opening a new tab or a new window, Selenium handles it as a new window only. So we will write our code to handle multiple windows. So there is nothing called handling multiple tabs. So I have created a new class here. So what we are going to do is like we will write our first basic line of codes to open the Google web page. So here are our first line of codes, system.set property. I am using Chrome driver here, then WebDriver equal to new Chrome driver, then I am maximizing the window and I am providing the URL for Google. So what next I am going to do is like I am going to right click on this Gmail link and I am going to open it in a new tab, and then I am going to right click on this images link and I am going to open it in a new tab. So for right clicking and opening a link in a new tab, we have to use action class. So I hope you all are aware about actions class, and if you are not familiar with this, so I have a separate video for this. So how to right click on a particular web element, how to do click, I mean basically it's on the mouse over and clicking of a particular web element. So here what I have done is like I have right click and open Gmail in a new tab in this particular lines of code. Then here what I have done is right click on the Google image and opened it in a new tab. So next what we're gonna do is like, so we are going to move our control from Google page, Google main page to this Google image page, and from this Google home page, I mean this main page, to the Gmail. I will open this in a new tab, so the control should go here as well, and we can perform some actions on those particular tabs. So here we will learn two methods. So one is driver dot get window handle. So what this method does is basically like so where the current control is, so it will display the window ID of that particular window where the current control is, basically the main page. The other method we are going to learn is get window handles. Get window handles return a set of string. Basically it tells us how many windows are opened. So let's run our code and let's see how it works. Driver dot get window handle. So we are getting our parent window here. So next we will do is like set string. So let's name it something like opened windows equals to driver dot get window handles. Okay, So using set, we cannot traverse through the windows, opened windows, using their index. So if we can convert this set to a list, we can easily move between the opened windows using their indexes. So what I am going to do today is, like, I will convert this set to a array list. That's pretty easy, so I'll tell you how to do it. Array list string, let's name it as tabs, equals to new array list strings. So we can either mention it here, the name opened windows, this one, or we can directly provide this driver.getWindowHandles. So let me copy this line of code. So here what happened is, like, so I have converted the getWindowHandles, that set of string, into an array list, so that we can traverse between the windows using the index. Okay, so now what we can do is, like, so we can simply write our lines of code using index driver dot switch to dot window. So here is our array list tabs. So what we can write here, tabs dot get of 0 1 2. So we are opening two new tabs, right? So 0 will be the parent window and 1 and 2 will be the newly opened tabs. So let's write get of 2. Okay, and what we will do here is, like, we will write a print statement to get the title or URL of that particular window where the control is right now. So we will print driver dot get title. Okay, so this will return us the title of that particular window where the control is right now. So what next we will do is, like, driver dot switch to dot window. So now we will use tabs dot get of 1. So now we are going to the first index number 1. So here also let's print the title of that particular tab where we are right now. I mean, basically the control is right now. So let's save this piece of code and let's run it, so that we can understand how the tabs are opening and how the control is going to different tabs. Right click and run as a Java application. So here the window is opened and maximized. So google.com is opened. So now our code will right click on Gmail and it will open in new tab, then images, then it will open in new tab. So that's pretty much it. our code will stop here and it will provide us the title of that particular tab where the control was at that particular moment. See, here you can see. So the first print statement gave us Gmail and second print statement gave us Google image. So switch to dot window tabs dot get to is going to Gmail and tabs dot get one is going to Google image. So tabs dot get to is going to Gmail and tabs dot get one is going to Google image, right? So we can perform some other actions also in these available, web elements in these particular pages. So let's try to write some of our codes to interact with this sign in button in the Gmail page. So let me inspect this. So let's bring it down. Okay, so this is a link. So we have here, yeah, we have link text here. So let's copy that. So we will write here, I'm sorry. So what we will write here is like driver dot find element by dot link text. Dot click. And let's try to perform some action on this Google image page as well. So we can click on this sign in button here also. So let me inspect this as well. Let's hover over this sign in. So here also we have link text. So let me copy this one and let me go to the code. Driver dot find element by link text. Dot click. Okay, so what we have done is like, so we have got the driver.window_handles into array list so that we can switch between the windows using our indexes. So here we have used tabs.get2. Tabs is basically the name of the array list. So we are using the index 2 here. We are using the index 1 here. So in index 2 it is going to, the control is going to the Gmail page, and in index 1 it is the control is going to the Google image page. So now what here we have done is like, we have tried to interact with the available elements in Gmail page, and we have tried to interact with the available web elements in the Google images page. So after completing this, so let's come back to the main page. Driver dot switch to dot window. So what we can do is like, we can come back to the parent window. So here at the first place we have written the line of code, right, using the getWindowHandle method. So that usually gets us the main page ID, the parent page ID. Or else what we can do here is driver.switch to .window tabs.get of 0 as well, so that will also work perfectly fine. So we'll try to print the page title here as well, so that we will get the confirmation like we are into the main page. Okay, so now save this code and we'll run this. So Google is loaded. Open Gmail in a new tab, Google Images in a new tab, then the control came to Gmail, the new tab that is opened, it clicked on the sign in, then the control went to Google Images, then clicked on sign in there, then the control came to the main page, that is the Google page. So let's go to the ID and see the output on the console. So see here, so first is like Gmail, the output is Gmail because we are trying to get the title here, driver.get title. Next is Google Images, the title is Google Images. On the last line of code, the title that is coming out is Google. So that's how we usually move between different windows or different tabs in Selenium. So here I modified the code a little bit, so I have added the comments here, switching to another tab from main page, switching to another tab, then switching to main page. So I have added the comments here, and I have added some extra print statements. So control is inside which page it is showing up, then the same thing here as well on tabs.get2 in tabs.get1, and inside the main page as well I have provided these print statements. So we will run this code once again and we will see the output on the console, so it will be in a more readable format. So browser opened and it loaded google.com, and it will go to Gmail and Google Images now on the different tabs. Then the control is inside the Gmail tab, and it will click on the sign in link available in the page. Now the control is inside the Google Images, and it will click on the sign in button there. So now the control is coming back to the main page, that is google.com. So our program completed execution. So this is how the output is looking right now. Current page title is Gmail, then control is inside Gmail tab. Current page title is Google Images, control is inside Google Image tab, control is inside main page, and the page title is Google. So that's how the window handling is done in Selenium. So I will put this code in the description section. So if you need to download this, you can download from the description and you can try your hands out. So if you have any queries or any confusion, you can let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.